on one end of the ravine to the other side of the to the other side of the ravine, then it's basically the same identical type of structure. There's a couple stone pillars that have the massive vine ropes tied around them, sort of like what you would see in like an old school Tarzan movie or something like that.
Or Indiana Jones, as Adrian
Perfect,
said.
perfect. Indiana Jones for sure.
So I think
I was thinking that too.
we're not being very noisy. We're just quietly approaching the bridge.
Okay. Yep. Once you guys get up to the bridge,
Joined your channel.
you can actually see that on the top of the plateau seems to be there may be some type of civilization up there. You may see you think you see some kind of like a couple smoke plumes and other things like that, but it's not so obvious. I mean, it's not like a distinct yes, that's definitely a large civilization up there or anything, but you think you can kind of you can see some civilization up on the plateau.
So does anyone speak Draconic? Out of curiosity.
The mage raises her hand. I can speak Draconic.
Alright. Keep it in mind, just in case.
Did we lose somebody?
No, somebody joined.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, what's up, Jamie?
What's up?
So I think one of the lighter members of our team should cross the bridge and see what's up. In case it's too noisy or too it doesn't carry enough weight.
Well, I would, but I can't really see it now.
Yeah.
It would be, if we're going to send somebody, it would either be myself, just from a standpoint of being able to camouflage, or the rogue.
Come on, roll 20. God
Plus, anyone
damn
has a
it,
torch,
Which is
then I'll try.
Unbelievable.
Well,
hello, Keebler.
whatever you want.
Aerith, you want to
Nice. Now
take a
it
peek,
works.
or would you like me to go across? You probably weigh a little bit less than I do, but I don't know that 30 or 40 pounds is going to make a difference. And I can certainly go across. I can, got a little magic on the sword that can catch me, assuming that one of the boards breaks.
I'll do it. It's fine. So I'm guessing we're right here. Hello.
I'm here. You're sorry, I'm on another page.
Right
real
there.
quick. Where are you at now? On
He's
the-
trying to
Okay.
cross the bridge.
So you are on the actual. So are you guys still in the darkness? Are you
Yes.
guys? Okay.
Yes.
So you get up to the bridge, and you shimmy your way up the cliff and everything. You get up there, and you hear wings flapping, sort of like a larger type of wing that's flapping around.
Mm.
You don't hear anything on the ground, but it just seems to be that there is flying something or several things up above you flying around. But you can
Above.
actually hear
Mm.
you distinctively hear wings flapping in the air, sort of like things just sort of circling around the bridge. You can't tell if it's you really don't see anything. Once in a while you'll see a sort of like a darker part of the night sky kind of zing by. They're not too large, but you can't distinctively see if there is anything riding it or anything like that. All you can hear are things kind of flapping around up there.
Are there any lights on the bridge, or is it pitch?
No, it's pretty much pitch black.
Starting to think this is a bad idea.
Yep. Like I said, are we sure that these things aren't nocturnal?
Well, I think we know now.
Yeah, so if I look up, or is he the only one that can hear all this?
Yes, correct. I mean, you can.
So I'm
go
the
down
only
and-
one.
Yeah, you can go down and tell the party if you want. I mean, you've got plenty of
Oh
time.
yeah,
So.
yeah, I will, for sure. I go down and tell them there's flapping birds or things around.
So it would be outside of his visual range, which means it's at least like, what, 60, 100 feet in the air, whatever it is?
Yeah, they're definitely up. They're up there pretty high. I mean, it's like I was saying, you can't actually tell that something was writing these things.
Maybe nothing, but we'll know.
Okay, how far across is the bridge?
The bridge is probably about. We'll say it's about two. It's actually it's 100 foot across actually, from one end of the bridge to the other side of the ravine. The bridge is 100 feet.
Okay, and how far is the bridge from the ground?
Also about 100 to 150 feet.
And below there's
mean, if
rocks and
If you
river.
fell, you would you'd probably definitely take
Die.
some damage.
Well, I was wondering if maybe the easier way to do this is going to be to cut one end of the bridge and climb up while it's flat against the ravine wall.
Yes.
It's definitely a more extreme approach, but
Definitely a
Well,
good idea.
The thing is that if these things are violent, you're stuck climbing a ladder. You know?
Well, there's two ways this works out. We manage to sneak by this, or we try to sneak by this, or we try to lure them down. The alternative is to backtrack and camp and come back during the day.
I suggest we do that.
I'm all for
Yeah.
that because I'd rather be able to see what we're getting ourselves into.
Yeah,
All
it
right.
might be the best idea.
Okay,
And
so that's what we'll do.
If they're cold-blooded, they might sleep during the day, so that might be the best bet.
Yeah, you definitely know that there's several up there. But from what you were hearing, you're hearing several, anywhere between maybe 3 to 4 different things flying around, because you could hear, some sounds, some flattering of, wings over this side, and then, over to your right, and,
Perhaps one of the dwarves should go and see.
Go and see. It's only I can't see any farther than you can.
yeah, I believe it's 60, 100 foot for dim light
Mine's
vision,
60.
dark vision, whatever it is.
I'm not sure if dark vision is still 120 or not. I'd have to look at the race book.
Actually, I got my homemade player's handbook right here. I'll look real quick.
I pulled up the PDF. I should have it here in a second.
All right, looks like you get dark vision,
Ooh.
which is 60 feet. So dark vision is 60 feet.
Yeah, no, the elves have low light vision. Oh, it says you can see in dim light as well as you do in bright light. So they could actually see normally as long as the moon was out.
Yeah, it was pretty much pitch black.
Well, let's camp and come back.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna backtrack about half a mile. Kind of get close to the. If we can try to put ourselves on the other side of at least a slope on a hill, that would be preferable.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can actually. You guys can have camp. You guys have a little bit more food to eat. You can, clean your blades up, sharpen your blades, get everything ready for the morning. You during the night you hear some crunching around in the forest, sort of like some creatures or sort of like some animal type of creatures running around. Not footsteps per se of like somebody walking around or spying on you, but you can actually hear some creatures, four-legged creatures and stuff. But it's an uneventful night, and you are at the next morning now.
Okay, so before it gets too bright outside, we're gonna take a good, as soon as sunrise, we're gonna take a good gander across where the bridge is, and see what and look up into the sky.
Oh, okay. Alright, 1 second. I've got to get my marker. I've got a lot of maps up here, so it's hard for me to get the marker. Okay, here we go. So this is where you guys are at. I'm going to uncover this. This is what you see. Above you, you see 3 large reptilian type of creatures flying around the... This is everybody. You can go ahead and place your miniatures where you want to be. You should have full control of them. So, and also for Oxy and for Arc, whenever you actually click on the miniature, you'll see 2 numbers. There will be a number on the left and a number on the right. The number on the left is your armor class, and the number in the middle is your current hit points. And you can adjust your hit points by I don't know if you guys have ever played on Roll20 or not before, but you can actually, if you get hit for 10, then all you have to do is click on the green number and type -10 and hit enter, and it will adjust your life bar and it will show you your current hit points, so that you can actually track your HP that way. But as you guys are coming up to this bridge, these Pteranodons, I think I'm saying that right, Pteranodons, they're a...
Pteranodon.
Well,
the P is silent.
Pteranodon, that's it, that's right. Well, the Pteranodons, that's right. The P is silent and all that dinosaur bullshit. Fucking P's, man. Anyway, the Pteranodons are circling above the bridge. They're a pretty large, flying creature, but they're not dragon size, basically.
So this would be very similar to the tracks I was following?
No, definitely not. The tracks that you had seen, Dwyvern, are much larger than what anything like this could produce. These things are
okay.
probably about they're large, but they're probably about a 10-foot wingspan across. So they're a medium type of creature. They're not a large or anything like that, a large or giant creature or anything like that.
Are they like circling us or something? Do they look like they're gonna attack?
They are circling. They're circling right towards the edge of the bridge there. So
they're not necessarily in for us.
But they do look hungry, and they do look like they are going to attack. So it seems like they're going more into a tighter circle, flying around you, and then the 3 actually land. Well, actually, a couple of them land on the ground, and one of them swoops in towards you. So let's go ahead. Let's roll initiative. Everybody roll your dex plus your
Oh, that's
dex modifier, and then I will go ahead and add in to the tracker. And I will
Alright,
roll
so
for the pterodons.
I didn't add my dex. I forgot to change my macro. So mine would be a 9.
Okay. I have a 13.
Yay! Finally, I get to go first.
All right. So let's see. We have Adrian, you rolled a 12. Josh, you rolled a 9. The dragons, the pteranodons, they rolled a 13. Gim, you rolled a what was your total bonus?
9.
Okay. And it looks like Matt, you rolled a 15. So it looks like everybody got their rolls. So looks like Rhiannon's gonna go first. Then the dragons will actually go second. Whoops. Alright, it's awesome. I can't add them to the tracker. First time that's ever happened. Then looks like Adrian, you're gonna go second. Well, for the party anyway. Then Chris, what was your bonus? Your total? I'm sorry.
Plus 2, so it's 9.
Okay.
I'm tied with Josh.
Okay, so you guys can just work it out on who's gonna go. And then it looks like actually, did you roll, Eric?
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah, you
rolled a
did.
9.
That's right. That's right. All right. All right. So that should be about. That should be about it. With the dragons in there as well, so it's not letting me add them into the combat tracker, which is awesome. Probably I need to probably add a name to them. I'll just call them Dinosaur. Still cannot add them to the tracker. Oh well, fuck it. Alright, so Rhiannon, you are up. These things circle, they land, and now they are charging towards you. Actually, the third one has landed as well.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at my options here.
That's no problem. You can make an action and do your movement. And the actual the ruler does work on this map as well.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at distance between these creatures.
This is the third session of our. This is probably a late reply to you there, Keebler. But this is the.
I have a question though. I mean, how are we doing
session of our
saves
Isle of Dread
and
campaign.
stuff on spells? Are we using the new system or the previous system?
Let's go with what we were doing last week. But if you actually know that you got more spells, I know they had adjusted the amount of spells that you get. You can actually do that if you have it on your sheet or if you can look at it real quick. But by next week, I'll have all of the I have to go through all of the character sheets, and I have to modify them all, and I have to create a bard character sheet. So I'll get all that shit done for next week.
Yeah, I mean, I have no new spells available anyway, so I was just wondering because of because it would the new system changes my spell DC at this level.
Oh, for what spell?
For every
all of
spell.
them?
all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's lower right now, but it goes back up to this old thing pretty quickly.
Well, as long as you know how it works, we'll go with it then. You may have to. I've got the new monster manual open, so I also have the new stats as well. So if you want to go ahead and use your new rules for your class, if you've already done that, that's fine with me.
No, I mean I haven't bothered changing my macros yet anyway.
Oh, you didn't. You actually didn't get to have your first session today, there,
To move up
Keebler?
a little bit.
Did you have some people not show up or something?
Alright, that should work. Now I'm going to cast Sound Burst here. Here, and that should hit both of those.
I believe that is a point of origin spell, right?
Yes. Have a macro here. Let's see if it works. Ooh, nice
roll.
damage roll.
Sound burst, huh? So, isn't that sound burst? Isn't it? Yeah, thunder damage. Okay. So, and do I need to make a save on this, or is it a
Yes.
con
Is it a
save or
con?
something like that?
Yeah, it's in the macro.
Okay. Oh. All right. So I'm gonna make a con save for the left one. Do you have to add in any kind of modifiers for my DC that I have to hit?
Yes, it's 14.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have to hit a 14, and they get no con bonus. So, all right. The first save for the one on the left, great, rolls a 1, and the one on the right rolls a 7. So go ahead and each one of these take 22 damage. Holy Christ! These two are definitely bloodied, and they start to start flapping. They start kind of, I guess you could say, they look like they're almost dead.
Yeah, and they're deaf too, so they're definitely
Yeah.
disoriented.
They're definitely kind of chasing their tails around at this point. All right, nice attack there, Rhiannon. Aerith, go ahead.
They go next, right?
Actually, they do go next. Sorry, because they are going to move. They have a. This one is going to come up into the air, come down, and is going to attack the mage. All right, what is your armor class is 13, so I am had a +4 to hit, and the first one misses. The second one is going to engage, come up to Baron, and is going to attack his 3,000 armor and probably not hit. Oh, actually rolls a critical strike.
Oh man.
That's okay, man. You got 5,000 health. You'll be alright. Let's see. You're going to take 10 damage. And the third one is going to engage Lorimar and attack as well, his 3,000 armor class, and miss. So now, Aerith, it is your turn.
One's fine.
That crit barely hit you. Barely hurt you, Baron. Thank goodness for being a
Sorry.
Yeah. Even though these things could, like, I'd be like a little hamburger to them.
Yeah.
Those are the blooded ones, right?
The blue and yellow one are the bloodied ones.
Yes, the ones on the left.
Alright. I'm gonna shot at this one. My crossbow.
Yeah, you gotta love that, Keebler. That's a problem that I had as well. and this is our third session for this game, and this is the third game where we've got new players. So, I mean, it seems like that's just
A miss.
what I was talking about earlier. Oh yeah, it was definitely a miss. Lormar, you're up, sir. But yeah, it seems like that's the trend there. People
Alright,
talk
I
and
am going
they want
to
to play.
just swing
but
my
when it comes time to playing,
Warhammer
they don't
at this
show up.
dragon that's in my face.
All right.
And also miss.
Okay, and you guys are hitting an armor class of 13, by the way. My bad. And yes, yeah, that's definitely a miss as well. Gim, you're up with your 3,000 attacks.
I'm not dual wielding anymore, so
Whoa.
yeah, the ranger got a little bit nerfed, so I already readjusted the character, but I'm using Fimbrick.
Okay, sounds good. Ooh, first swing with Fimbrick. Are you attacking the one directly in front of you then? Okay, and you hit with a 13?
Yep.
Ooh, nice damage. Alright.
So the way this works with the ranger, with the Colossal Slayer, is that next round, if I hit him next round, I also add another die 6 to my damage.
Okay, but you have to hit him, right? I think that's how the mechanic
Yep.
works. Okay, alright.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Baron, you're up, sir.
Alright, I'm gonna move up
Baron will take this guy out.
and attack this guy right here with my sword.
You know what, Dave? Now that I'm thinking about it, it just does say damage. So if I go by that new two-handed rule,
Nice hit.
it's going to hit anyways.
Yeah. Anyway, you kill this one in front of you, Baron, because it had 2 HP left. So this thing is incapacitated. I'm just going to take it off the map and get the clutter.
Stab him in his toe.
Alright. Do you want to make any other movement or use an action surge to take out something else, or is that it for your turn?
Yeah, I think I'll, can I move then attack?
Sure. Yeah, you can move up to your movement, and you can get your action surge. Spend your action surge, right?
Yeah, which of the other one was bloodied?
The one on the left, the blue one, was also damaged really well as well. Pretty much the same damage is left on it as well.
I'm gonna run over to him.
Okay. Take a swing. Hit for the fence, sir. Yeah, man. That sucks, man. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of problems with that happening on Roll20. But, you know, you just got to find the right group of players and...
And the halfling is a beast. Oh, it's wait.
Actually, I'm gonna let you have advantage on that, seeing that you're flanking it. So go ahead and roll again. You're gonna have advantage on that.
Roll for hit again?
Shouldn't
Yes,
you
sir.
have a higher,
Yes, sir.
Shouldn't you have a higher bonus on that attack roll, out of curiosity?
I haven't really leveled any of my skills up.
You kill it. Yeah, you should have probably a higher than a +2. You definitely
You should have at
probably
least
should.
+3. So he would have hit on the first thing anyway.
Yeah. Well, you didn't have to. Yeah. Well, you didn't. Well, I don't know. It looks like he has.
He's using
+2.
finesse, right? So he's got a +2 dex and a +2 strength. So
You're
it is
+5. You're actually +5 to hit, man.
Oh, right, because he's not adding his proficiency.
Yeah, you're not adding your proficiency, your attack bonus, and you are level 3, so you should have a +3 to hit and a +2 from your strength. So on your character sheet, it actually does say that you have a +5 to hit and then +2 to damage. So if you need to change your macro or whatever. But yeah, right under your character portrait, I have the weapons listed and the armors listed. So basically, everything that you definitely use is closer to the top of the character sheet. But you should have hit on that first attack anyway. So basically, what Baron does is he takes the head off of the first Pteranodon and just runs over and just cleaves the second head off as well. And he kind of just looks at you guys like, what are you guys waiting for?
Yeah, so that's actually